Hello, everyone. Coming up here on Connect Now. What a Connect Now we have for you, as we know that hip hop star Nelly, yes, Nelly and his ex girlfriend Shantel Jackson, they're broken up. We'll get to the latest on that. Why Nelly and her broke up. Also, Rihanna is officially a billionaire, and you want to know why she's a billionaire? We'll tell you the latest. And the baby continued to have problems after calling out the LGBT community, but the LGBT community finding ways to counsel him, and they doing the way by counseling his pockets. And is this a new couple alert right here? Diddy and Young Miami? Please don't tell me this ain't the case because I do not. He too old for her and she too young for him. Well, we'll have Brittany Shea get to that. And is another fellow hip hop star, Dr. Dre, right here. Dr. Dre is getting a lot of backlash over his daughter saying that she's homeless and Dr. Dre ain't trying to help her get out her situation. Man, a whole lengthy of stuff going on here on Connect Now. We'll get to the latest when Connect Now, and I mean Connect Now, starts right after this. Hello, everyone. Don't you know you like that beat? You know what time it is, and you know what day it is. It's Connect Now, and we're here on Connect TV. Connect Now, like I said, the hub of pop culture. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dix, alongside my co-host, Brittany Shea. Brittany Shea, how you doing on this Saturday?
Doing good in the hood.
Doing good in the hood indeed. First thing first, join in the conversation using the hashtag Connect Now here on Connect TV. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribing is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. Brittany Shea, we got a lot of news going on. Let's get started with the top news as Dr. Dre, hip hop producer, hip hop artist. Dr. Dre has been in the news of late after his daughter is homeless, and a lot of people saying Dr. Dre need to step up and help her out her situation. But Dr. Dre camp and his team refused to help his daughter after she has been bad mouthing him for years. What's your thoughts, Brittany Shea, on this situation between Dr. Dre and his daughter no longer having the father-daughter bond like they used to?
I think regardless or not, if they don't have a father daughter bond, they're still your daughter at the end of the day. And you know who would want to see their child homeless? If you can help them, why not help them? But I don't know. I feel like if they could make amends, make amends. But I don't know what this.
Yeah, they say Dr. Dre, he has a net worth estimated $1 billion due to his product Beats by Dre. And Dr.
Hmm.
Dre's daughter says that she has been homeless, been working for Uber Eats, and
Mm,
she really trying to make ends meet by living in her car.
mm,
And then some say that I mean, like yesterday I was watching this video on YouTube. It's this well famous lady. She somewhat famous. She Erica Williams. She's like a financial advisor consultant. She said
hmm.
Dr. Dre's daughter put herself in her own situation and Dr. Dre don't need to help her.
Well, you can put yourself in a situation, but sometimes everybody need a helping hand.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Do
who
you
is her to say? Like who is any of us to say what he should do or what she should do? I mean, be honest with you, if I was a parent, whether I'll get along with my child or not, I'm gonna make sure my child is okay. Plain and
yeah,
simple, cause they
I
came
think
from me.
yeah, because she looking at it like since she's almost 4 years old, she should know how the world works. But at the end of
Hmm.
the day, you don't know how that person is and what they're struggling with.
Yeah. I mean, I understand people at a certain age should take responsibility for themselves and stuff like that. But sometimes we don't know people walking life. I'm not finna judge no one like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah, I
know,
think that.
she fell into hard times. Anybody could fall into hard times. That don't mean that they weren't trying to make a living or trying to, do something for themselves. You know, you can't judge people.
Yeah, yeah, and then too, like her living in a car, that's heartbreaking to hear that. And Dr.
Mm-hmm.
Dre should like at least give her a little something to like help her out. Now, if she fucked that
Right.
money up, that's on
That's on
her.
her. Right. I
But
gave
you
it
at
to
least
you.
saying, like you said, you at least saying that you did try to help her get her back on her feet. Like if you give her like I don't know, like what's the what what's the get her apartment, pay
I
for her
think,
apartment.
yeah,
Go ahead, friend.
I think if he would have probably gave her, let me see, enough money to get her back on feet because she got kids. I say at
Mm,
least if he gave her 20K, 20 to 50K, that's enough for her to get what she need to
yeah,
go and do what she need to do.
yeah. Now if she screwed that up, that's on her.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's on her because if he gave you at least 10K or
Mm-hmm.
20K or you like you said 50K, that should get you back on your feet.
Mm-hmm.
Now if he that damn cheap and he want to give $1,000, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to stretch it. But
Right.
for her, you wouldn't want to see your daughter out there and stuff. And then too, he was in health problems himself this
Mm-hmm.
year. So the way you treat people, the way you're gonna be treated down the road.
Yeah, and he getting his karma because he's been always an abuser. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
And when I think about it too, what's so wrong with him helping the daughter out when his wife of the past 20 years is getting $300,000 a month?
yeah. That do make sense. Like if you giving your ex spouse three, almost damn near $250,000. You know what I'm saying? You could do at least do your
Mm-hmm.
daughter like that too. Like you got money, just go on. Like I like Shad Khan, Shad Khan, the owner of AEW, the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Black News Network. He said,
Mm-hmm.
"Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to. Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to be cheap to myself. I'm gonna spend the money and be useful with it, and that's what he's doing. He got a successful
Mm-hmm.
wrestling company. He got somewhat a fledgling black network, news network, but he got a successful NFL business. And
Mm-hmm.
the man made a car bumper. That's why he made his money. Car
Mm-hmm.
bumper. So Dr. Dre I wouldn't, if I would, like you said, but your kids or, my kids, you wouldn't want your kids to be stranded and then struggling like that. You would want to help them the best way you can possible.
Mm-hmm.
I hope Dr. Dre take heed of that and try to seek the area's ways and trying to chase April Jones, allegedly. Also, too, in the news, Jake Gyllenhaal, Brittany, the Hollywood actor, the A-lister, he says that he's just like Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis. He doesn't believe in taking baths neither.
Ooh.
What's your thought?
I just saw that on Instagram.
Yeah.
No, on YouTube. YouTube had them little what is this? The little story part.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw that on Access Hollywood. I said, "What the fuck?
Maybe that's
Y'all
what Taylor
got
Swift
all that
lessons out there.
money. Y'all got all that money and don't want to put soap and water on ass. What is going on?"
Right? I don't know. It's
But you
just
know what?
it's simple. It's
I
simple. Put this on. Put this on. Just so.
Hey, you know
Yeah.
what? This how I feel. It it getting to this point. Whatever you do in the bathroom, you do in the bathroom. I don't need to
Yeah.
know. You see what I'm saying? I don't need to know if you take baths every other day, if you take a shower every day, you take a shower all day every day, you take a bath all day every day. My thing is this. That's your personal business what you do in the bathroom. Number one, number two, number three, and hygiene and bathing. That's your business. What the
Yeah.
fuck you do? Because at the end of the day, you going in the bathroom. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you going in and
But
you're going back out. Long as you didn't go in stanky and you ain't coming out stanky. That's all the fuck I got to say about that.
But I feel like you have a public obligation in a way when you
Yeah.
go out and present yourself in public because you're gonna get judged when people start smelling you and stuff like that. You know,
Mhm.
it's people out there that's rooting for people who like got poor hygiene and stuff to be talked
Mhm.
about. And you know, no nobody should be able to be talked about, but
Yeah.
in this life, in this dim, people gonna talk about you, and no matter what you do or you say, people gonna always find something like a tidbit inch to
Mhm.
find something negative about you and stuff, and trying to try to export that if they can.
But
And I think,
it make me think on the other side of the coin, the token that
mhm,
him, Mila Kunis, Ash Kush are really well off, wealthy people,
yeah,
and they don't bathe as they should, and they have the resources and the money for water, endless water, if they want to use it. But people that are poor, less fortunate, they wish they can bathe as much as they would like to. You
yes,
see what I'm
yeah,
saying? Are
yeah,
homeless people. You see what I'm saying? I
yeah,
look at both sides. So you telling me that you're wealthy and you have the resources to take as much baths, use as much water. Hell, you can waste water if you want to.
yeah.
But you're not using it, and a person that wishes they could use it can't get the resource or access to it. What kind of shit?
Hmm. Yeah, that. Well, hell, they need to just start say, you know what, we don't like taking bath, and then that's their business, they prerogative. Well, donate some money to the homeless
Mm-hmm.
shelter. I know what in L.A. Skid Row.
Yeah, Skid
Donate
Row.
to Skid Row.
And that's the
Donate,
large, yeah, that's the
don't
largest like homeless area.
homeless in L.A.
Yes, in the world. I mean, in United States.
Maybe one day when we go to L.A., just make a visit and stuff. Just like just donate like personal care items and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
And Skid Row one day.
Yeah. And then again, too, like I said, I don't care what you do in that bathroom, as long as you come out smelling clean and come back out smelling clean.
Long you washing your face and clean your privates and your ass, you good. You
Nah,
good.
you need to wash your face, your underarms, and like you
Your
said, your
armpit.
private areas and your behind.
Yeah.
And as I say every damn day, I don't care how you do it, but you need to touch that every day.
Yeah.
That to for
Some people
real.
just some people don't
Ain't
do
no
that. Some
ain't no
people,
skipping that. You need to touch that every day. And touch
yeah.
that breath, touch that mouth too, with some
Yeah,
goddamn
go
toothpaste and
Listerine.
mm-hmm. I don't care
Yeah.
how you do it. You take bird baths, you take showers, you take baths. You need to put soap and water to on that ass, plain and simple.
Just about. All right,
Plain and simple.
speaking of that, Rihanna, celebrity now. Rihanna is now officially a billionaire, is one of the wealthiest musicians in the world. A lot of people saying due to her with her beauty line Fenty Beauty, Rihanna has made the list as becoming a billionaire. And also too, Brittany, I want to get to the other arm that Rihanna is getting criticism too, that she doesn't pay people on her beauty line, like models and stuff, nothing. They just get like clout from her.
And you know what? I heard about that, and I was like, well, I said, what the fuck going on with Rihanna? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
See, that's how you have millionaires and billionaires. It's an exploitation somewhere. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For them to cut corners, cut costs, not paying people their worth, not paying people enough to where you have all this money.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, you need to redistribute the wealth. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I think the rich keep getting rich and the poor keep getting poor. It's an imbalance, true enough, and nobody's
Mm-hmm.
trying to close that gap. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I feel
Mm-hmm.
like them influencers, they should be paid for their influence. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Even though that's Rihanna, true enough, people got bills to pay.
Yeah, and then Rihanna, she should be, like that old saying, the old motto, you spend money to make money.
Right. And these influencers, she got like people like Meg Thee Stallion, you know, Summer Walker, Drea, you know, just to name a few. You know what I'm saying? They could. She built her brand off diversity,
Mm-hmm.
so that's what helped her get her money. I give her that. She is very diverse in her Savage, you know, Fenty line and makeup line. But then
Mm-hmm.
again, you need to pay influencers because they putting in the work by putting in, by you know, you sending them clothes and stuff, but they're making it appealing for people to buy it even
Mm-hmm.
more. Even though Rihanna models her own stuff sometimes, don't forget about the people that work under you neither. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It she didn't become a billionaire all by herself. She had a team of people. She had people up under her that helped get her what had the little people too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when I heard that, I was kind of disappointed in that, but I'm not surprised because, like I said, it's capitalism and millionaires, billionaires. There's some level of exploitation going
Mm-hmm.
on.
Okay.
And do better. Like pay them folks, at least pay them folks $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a post or something.
Yeah.
Cause that's how they
It
make
ain't
their
gonna.
money.
Yeah, it ain't gonna hurt her. Yeah, she say
Mm-mm.
she claims she a billionaire.
And you know how many people she got as influencers for fucking Savage X Fenty? She can set aside. Let me tell you what she can do. She can set aside at least $100,000
Mm-hmm.
to me. It ain't gonna hurt her to pay these fucking influencers.
Mm-hmm. So
If
she
I was
gonna
an
have
influence, I don't care whether it's real or not, bitch. You gonna pay me, and that's
Boy,
my bread and butter. It's Instagram and social media and shit. No
yeah.
ma'am, no ham. You gonna pay me, go boo. While you're sitting there with a whole colorist, motherfucker ASAP Rocky, you gonna pay me, boo.
What do you mean? A$AP Rock, he a colorist too?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he said something about dark women.
Yeah, talking about dark women don't need a red lipstick, and he said some crazy shit. He a colorist. Just
He
look it
dark
up.
himself.
Right. That's self-hating black men. And if and black men, if they do get with a black woman, she's a fair color. She's a lighter color.
Mm-hmm. So he
Eh,
said some. He said what about dark skinned women?
He trying to perceive like they're unattractive and they shouldn't wear certain type of lipsticks and hair color. Like, stop policing women. Like, stop trying to tell women what they should do and what they should do. The main beauty standards seem to always be upheld from men. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? What men
Mm-hmm.
want you to be and what they want you to look like. No, ma'am. No,
You call
sir.
me. You call. Yeah, I definitely say you call A$AP Rocky no man.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
maybe he
ma'am.
because maybe his hairdo and stuff.
Yeah, no, ma'am. Because you're not
All
finna.
right,
One thing, I'm sorry, Ken. Let me go on my
go
little
ahead.
rant right quick. One thing you're not gonna do, and I'm gonna always stand up for black women, period. But you're not finna say no shit about no dark skin or brown skin black women. I'm sick of this
Mm-hmm.
colorist bullshit. It's crazy. It getting out of hand. And this fake, I got a preference bullshit. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? And the
Mm-hmm.
same way they have a preference, they mistreat their damn preferences. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's all
Well,
I want to
speaking.
say.
Okay. Well, speaking of another person who's million, we hear rumors that now Young Miami may be in a serious relationship with Diddy. What's your thoughts on Young Miami and Diddy fearing rumors?
Cloud.
I would say what?
Cloud chasing.
Who doing the cloud chasing?
Both.
I mean, ain't somebody got to be? I mean, I don't know. Like, is she trying to get a baby out of Diddy, or is Diddy trying to
That's
get
what I
relevant
heard.
to her?
I heard she says that she don't even want to get married. She said she just want another baby, a third child, and that's it for her. And Diddy, he like to get women pregnant. He don't want to be married neither. I feel like it's a fling. What you
I
think?
think so too. I think so too. I think she just getting with him for friends with benefits, but ain't she was with some other man?
Yeah, but I can't think of his name. That's her baby daddy with the girl, little baby
He
girl Summer.
Yeah, she ain't with him no more, is it?
Can't with him no more.
I mean, he kept. Remember the time when her group mate boyfriend, you learn easy word, said something, and then he said, don't you talk about my woman," or something like that. He went hard.
Yeah. Look, it was really fucking possessing crazy, child.
But I think she too young for him.
Who?
To me,
Oh,
I'm,
did
yeah, this ought to be her daddy. I
yeah.
know that I know they like to say daddy in the bedroom, but I'm just saying, and then did it with Kim Porter. He did her wrong and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Did it one of them folks like you know how you know what his motives is, you know what his
Hmm.
objective is, and you know how he do. So get his ass for everything they got. Everything he got hit them pockets. You see what I'm saying? If
Hmm.
that man want to check you on trip, buy your shit, take it. Because you ain't gonna be with him for long no damn way. So you might well take advantage of the situation. And sugar daddy, sugar baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, did try to make himself look young, but he still look old to me.
I was telling him straight up, look, I don't want no relationship with you. I just want a sugar daddy.
But then he gonna tell you gonna have to give it up.
I ain't giving shit up. Go tell them,
Wait,
tell
what's the
them little
point of you
boys.
being
They be trying to say
what
gay
little boy?
bisexual. Tell them little boys to give it up. Them little gay boys.
Oh my God. Shit, you probably want to hook up with one that did it on sons.
Probably so. Probably the one Quincy. Quincy.
Quincy, Quincy and Justin in your age group.
Yeah, I say Quincy. Quincy cute to me.
All right, like you said, someone's hidden pockets.
Hit
Jermaine
them
Dupri
pockets.
getting Jermaine Dupri getting hit those pockets. He allegedly owes the IRS $560,000 in back taxes. I mean, what's going on with these hip hop stars not paying their taxes?
Let me tell you something. They get a hold of that money and they
Mm-hmm.
don't want to let that shit go. They said we ain't paying Uncle Sam. I ain't giving Uncle Sam not a damn thing. They don't want to give up that money.
I get best believe me. When that money, he might well gonna give it up because he ain't gonna have it for long.
I feel
It
as though
just,
like this: if you making the money like you say you making the money, go on pay them,
mhm.
and you got the rest.
Yeah, they don't do that. You know how these hip hop stars is. They don't want to like put too much into the pocket. They want to,
Yeah,
like you said, they want to keep it for themselves, and then whatever happens, happens.
yeah, but I don't think it's too much hip hop. I think it's people have damn near to me wealthy people. Period. Sometimes they don't want to pay taxes.
But they're gonna have to pay taxes if you in the 1%, and then
Yeah,
you under this new administration, they're gonna make you pay taxes and corporate
yeah.
taxes too.
I just
So
don't understand why can't it be a fair and balanced tax system? You know what I'm saying? Of course, quite naturally, the more money you make, the more money you're gonna pay in taxes. Why is it that the damn middle class have to
got
pay
to pay
more than the
in the
damn
same way
rich
with the
people?
milk. I think, and you saying like the rich people get exempt sometimes. Some of them find those exemptions, right?
Mm-hmm. Loopholes.
Hmm. I
And
think, I think what's going on is they kind of like if it depends on what administration is. Like we're still in that little Trump administration in a way. We're
mm-hmm,
trying to fairly get out there and put Biden's plans in. So I
mm-hmm,
think too, when you are rich, you'll try to cut corners and stuff. It's like a generational gap. You saving for your the next generation and stuff. Now when you middle class, you just out there, you just out on the open. It's like a free for all in a way.
mm-hmm. It's a
So
gap.
like, yeah, it's so like you on your own. That's how the rich people do. And some middle class people do too. You on your own. I ain't finna help you. I'm thinking about me. But when you're looking, like you said, actuality, you kind of got to balance it out because if you don't, it's already messed up as it is. Some people choose to think about me, 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 me. What about
Mm-hmm.
we?
Yeah,
So that's what it is.
and then too, if you have it so unbalanced, damn near people can't afford to buy nothing or get nothing for real. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes people want to enjoy their money, like
Mm-hmm.
be able to pay your bills in half money extra that you could do
Extra
whatever you
money
want to do. Yeah,
and
like
be go take vacations and stuff.
yeah, that's just like for instance, people
Mm-hmm.
can take vacations, but
Mm-hmm.
you have to 9 times out of 10 you have to save for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then too, when you think about it, these companies, this pandemic has shown that these companies had this money all along, but wasn't paying people their worth with these wages and salaries. But
Mm-hmm.
now that they see that people don't want to work, now they're trying to get you back with better wages and salaries, something you been should have been doing. People want a livable wage. How hard
Yeah.
is that to ask? You know,
Yeah.
I I feel like for minimum wage, different states constitute different amounts because cost of living is different in each state.
Mm-hmm.
But make it a livable wage. That's all I say. People don't want to have to like, oh, I gotta wander between paying my rent or car note. You know what I'm saying? Or
Mm-hmm.
vice versa, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Or I
Mm-hmm.
gotta pay this and I may not be able to get groceries as much as I want to.
Yeah.
Why can't people have livable wage? I think everyone deserves that.
Yeah.
You got enough money in the bank, you got enough money to pay your bills, you got enough money to splurge a little bit on yourself, you know what I'm saying, enough money
Mm-hmm.
to save. Why can't it be
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. You got a point. Some people just don't think like that. Some people think differently from others.
Yeah.
Uh, Also, too, what's your thoughts on Bill and Melinda Gates? Melinda Gates could get literally $65 billion.
Too much money for any person to have. Too much money.
But I say this about Bill Gates and Melinda Gates, they do help out underprivileged kids. They do that, so I can't knock them for that.
Yeah, that's true that they do help, but I feel like maybe sometimes I be thinking like, damn, is the wrong people got money or what? Because damn, how hard is it to you're not obligated, but for me being like Christian and like having a heart for people, and I don't like to see people struggle.
Mm-hmm.
I would try to help people. You know what I'm saying? If I have it, if I you
Mm-hmm.
can, if I had $64 billion,
Mm-hmm.
I'm finna say like, what can we do to help impoverished people?
Yeah. First we got to get them educated first.
Yeah, I mean, I would contribute to education. I would contribute to, helping different communities.
Hmm.
Things like that. You know, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Not to say
Yeah.
that they not doing something, but I don't know. But I know for me, like if I had all that money, I just be like, it's better to give than to receive. To me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like to see the smiling people's faces when help them and they really appreciate it.
Yeah. They
I
do
don't know.
take them.
Mm.
Yeah.
Shit, six.
They do.
I could at least, what I'm saying, 64 billion. I could at least put $1 billion off to help the people in the United States. To
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. It would be helpful and stuff.
Hmm.
Speaking of that, Cardi B, you remember that song "Boy Yellow" that
Hmm.
put her on the map? Well, it reaches 1 billion views on YouTube. What a milestone for Cardi B. So Cardi B said that she happy about it. So Cardi B now, if she got 1 billion, she should at least have about up to close to almost $100 million. It close.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that was a popular song. It's still a bop. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now,
Yep.
do I listen to it like that? Not really. But when they when they came out, I listened to it. See, my thing with Cardi B is like she made that one album good enough. The album was good. Now I ain't gonna lie. I like to eat every song on the album.
Yeah.
But where is the follow up? Where's the sophomore album? I know she working on it, but shit, girl, it been about 3-4 years.
She ain't finna do that right now. She's trying to
Yeah.
ride. You trying to ride on that song that she did and stuff, but love for her, you know how it goes for her.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of
Yeah.
that, What your thoughts on Jeopardy saying that executive producer Mike Richards is close to being in line to be the permanent host of Jeopardy as LeVar Burton, who's been doing good as a co-host. He might not get it, but LeVar Burton said if he doesn't get it, he's gonna be crushed. What's your thoughts on that? Replacing Alex
Um,
Trebek.
sir, you the exec producer, so stay in the back. We wanted LeVar Burton. We wouldn't suggest LeVar Burton. We didn't think he was gonna be the. Remember, I said that. I said, "Damn, it'll be good LeVar Burton hosts Jeopardy, and he
hmm
hosting it." It's like, Mister Man, we don't want to see you. We want to see LeVar Burton. LeVar Burton take her back with Star Trek and Reading Rainbow, child. We don't want to see that man. We want to see LeVar Burton.
But most people don't know Mike Richards used to be a game show host way back in the early 2000s.
I don't
He
care.
did it. You don't care.
Uh-uh.
you, you don't want to see the Rob Burton, right?
Exactly. Now, what you think about it?
I mean, I kind of like both of them, but you know, they always gonna look at somebody that's younger and somebody that's middle aged. So you know he gonna get it. So
Ugh.
hey, you might get to like him down the road. I
I
know
don't care.
it's tough. I know it's tough right now that you might want LeVar Burton. Well, hell, you know, LeVar Burton can host a black version of Jeopardy if they got the money.
I
You
guess
know they
so,
want to
but
keep Jeopardy. You know they want to keep Jeopardy all white.
I fucks with LeVar Burton, plain and simple. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck. Put LeVar Burton on. That's Reading Rainbow.
Yeah, if you want to go back, that's Star Trek and Roots.
Right.
So, all
Mm-mm.
right. Speaking of this, rapper Snoop Dogg claims that the NBA and the NFL are racist for their lack of black representation. I mean, how are they racist when they got? Well, you might be on to a point. This doesn't mean that Colin Kaepernick incident.
Mm-hmm.
What's your thoughts on Snoop D-O double G saying the NBA and the NFL are racist? And for their lack
Yeah,
of black, oh, I mean, for their lack of representation, ownership positions.
I think when they don't want, to me, I think the fellow owners or the commissioners or whatever, they don't want black owners.
Mm-mm.
And it's a low percentage of black owners. The only black owner I know of is Michael Jackson. Not Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Michael
well,
Jordan, the owner. Yeah, Michael Jordan, the owner of the Charlotte Hornets in Charlotte, North Carolina.
they don't want
But
they plain and simple. Don't want you to have that. They don't want you to have that.
but then too,
Mm-mm.
you got some in the NFL. You don't really have like a full black owner. You have like groups. Like I know A Rod is in a group with the Minnesota Timberwolves. So I
Mm-hmm.
guess A Rod like a minority in a way.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna be that many. They're gonna get in and get on.
Yeah, and then you got Jerry Jones, and then some owner who was deceased in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
They was against it because you can tell like Colin Kaepernick, they they didn't want him to express his views, and
Mm-hmm.
they said we're gonna show him better. We can tell him. So all the other owners start showing what tell him. The only person, it's just one person, and he's from Boston, Boston, the New England Patriots. No, Robert
Mm-hmm.
Kraft. He
Mm-hmm.
hangs with all the black celebrities. So I won't say he ain't black, but he kind of understands the black
Play.
culture and the black struggle.
Yeah. I think too, you gotta think about it. When you taking them folks' money,
Mm-hmm.
they want you to catch and throw the ball. They don't
Yeah.
care about you outside as a black man and your struggles, like you said, and your hardships and your plight. They just want you to
Mm-hmm.
catch and run the ball and make them money.
Well, what Snoop Dogg, what he started of you know, ownership group league like him, Magic Johnson, Hell, maybe Bill Cosby. If Bill Cosby still got the time of day.
Child, I don't even know about that. I feel like if my thing this, I mean, if black people put their money together and their resources together, you can get a lot done and get a lot. But sometimes we down for it and sometimes we not, child. Depending on what black person you get. That's what I say.
Yeah, it depends on that. It's like you got to be real serious and stuff. And some of
Mm-hmm.
us, and then too, we play a lot. We play a lot. We try to think we someone getting over on us. So you know how that situation go.
Yeah, I think it's to each their own, depending on your I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Some
Yeah,
people
I get
want
what you mean.
something and some people don't.
Yeah, but then when you do make it and stuff, then they want to come around and say, "Oh, I knew you was gonna make it. Where's your what was your piece at? Where's your piece of the pie at?"
Mm, that's what they
Yeah,
do.
yeah. Well,
Snoop
speaking of
Dogg,
another,
Snoop Dogg. Oh, I'm sorry. Snoop Dogg just
go
telling us
ahead,
something.
go ahead.
He just telling us something we already know.
Yeah. Well, speaking of another rapper, the baby did another reapologize after his Lollapalooza gig. You know, he got dropped, so he getting dropped from all these festivals for making those remarks. Is this gonna be a continuing trend with the baby after he got the? I don't know. Is it career suicide for the baby?
um, I think he'll rebound because really, cancel culture, nobody really gets canceled. Everybody come back in some way, for some shape, some form, somehow. I mean, he gonna apologize to the LGBTQ community. They gonna either accept it or they don't. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Whichever
I mean,
way, he
I
he
mean, how
gonna he
many
still he
times
still
does he
got
have to?
supporters.
Yeah, I know that. I mean, how many times does he has to apologize in order for the gay community to ride up behind him?
I don't think they gonna ride up behind him. He pissed off the gay white community. The gay white community ain't having it.
I mean, I
I,
mean,
I I don't know. I don't know. We it's the time only time will tell.
okay. Tell with that. Well, we know another rapper. We know that Nelly has broken up with his longtime girlfriend Shantel Jackson. They called it quits, Brittany.
Yeah, I heard about that. She called it quit because he did her the same way he did Ashanti. Get in these relationships, commit to you, but don't want to marry you.
Maybe Nelly got commitment issues.
Probably do. Like that girl been with him after he been with Ashanti, and that was about like him and Shanti broke up like 10 years ago, ain't it? How long ago that was?
Oh, it's just been about almost 10 years.
I
Damn.
think. Cause Ashanti was with Nelly from like 2000. I don't know. It's like the mid 2000s to the early
2010, the
2010s.
mid, yeah,
I don't know. I think he probably been with that Chantel girl about 5 or 6 years, and I know he broke up with him and Ashanti broke up about 5 or 6, 7 years ago.
yeah.
Well, she got the
They got,
same thing. She got a man that didn't want to marry her, just like Ashanti did. Nelly just need to not be playing with folks. Like either you gonna be with somebody to marry them, or you just want a long-term relationship with no marriage. One of the two. Cause he proposed to her, remember, like she got engaged to him, but ain't never
mhm.
made it down the aisle.
Maybe he got commitment issues, and then maybe too, Nelly on the road and stuff too. He probably see somebody he want to, get down and dirty with him and stuff.
But
Cause he's
Nelly got
supposed
it,
to be. I
huh?
mean, Nelly's supposed to be in town next week.
Well, he'll find a groupie. Shit.
You know why, right?
Why?
You ain't been watching seeing no commercials.
What commercial?
Rock the South.
Oh, okay. The country music festival.
Yeah. See,
He probably
Nelly,
find somebody down there.
Nelly is smart. When I tell Nelly smart, he goes to these country music festivals and get that money.
Get them country folk on.
So Nelly's smart on that. I give Nelly that he's a smart businessman, but
Mm-hmm.
maybe he just weighing his options. Maybe he just saying, she ain't the only one, and then she probably cheating on him.
Ain't no telling.
Ain't no telling with that. Speaking of that, what about this LeBron James? He pushed the person trying to rush towards it. He left the Usher concert.
Shit, I would too. Don't be running up on me. What with you? Shit. Don't run up on me. The fuck? I'll be ready to throw them hands. You don't run up on me.
Maybe the fan won the autograph.
But you ain't got to run. You can walk.
Hmm.
Shit, you ain't got to run now. You running. You go, hey, I'm gonna run up. We gonna be running together. I'm gonna be running up on you. Come on.
Hell no.
You don't
LeBron
think
kind of trying to.
you don't think if somebody run up to you, what you gonna do?
I'm be like, what the hell you want? I'm gonna have my security with me and say, see what the fuck he want, cause you never know. These folks be pulling out guns and
Knives.
everything else,
Mm-hmm.
knives and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
I get why LeBron did what he did. LeBron was 6'8", so
Mm-hmm.
but you never know what these folks do. These folks crazy out here.
Mm-hmm.
These folks crazy. But we got another story. Fetty Wap's the mother saying his 4-year-old daughter passed away. Oh man,
Yeah, I heard about that. It's sad.
man.
Did they say what she died of?
They never said what she died from.
Oh.
Maybe we don't know, and hopefully we hope Fetty Wap get peace,
Prayers and
get comfort.
condolences. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, too, comedian Kathy Griffin. She revealed she has lung cancer, even though she never smoked, but will undergo
What?
surgery. Yeah, she will undergo surgery to have half her left lung removed.
Oh my God. I didn't know that going on with her.
Yeah,
Damn. You don't know what people be going through.
you really don't. Really don't know what people.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mm-mm-mm. Also, too, quick story. What's your thoughts on Pepper from Salt and Pepper? You heard about this story
Mm-mm.
that she's facing nearly a $700,000 lien for plastic surgery, claims she didn't get paid work done. You know her butt, like the Brazilian butt lift.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't. She didn't try to get it paid for.
How much?
$700,000.
For a wop-sided ass?
Yep.
Damn, where she went to go get that shit done? She must have multiple surgeries. What the fuck?
Just looking at her, you can tell she had multiple surgeries.
I know, but shit. I feel like if you're getting surgery, I want them one and done, bitch. I want you to fix my ass right, the first time. I want you to fix my
Salt and
boobs
Pepper
right,
Hill.
fix
Yeah,
my face
salt.
right. I'm
Yep.
not finna
Fix us.
keep going up on the knife. Mm-mm.
Yep.
Well, she got to pay it, I guess. Yeah. What they gonna do? Take the lumps and bumps out her ass? What the hell they gonna do?
Oh God. Also, too, Simone Biles, she's feeling much better since her mental that she had to leave the Olympics for a quick
Mm-hmm.
minute for a mental break. So Simone Biles feeling a little bit better, laid back and relaxed.
Yeah, I saw her. I saw her with her boyfriend and her dad. She was in much a happier place, like to be around her loved ones and family. And I heard they said she was kind of down because her aunt died.
Oh, okay. Man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So people had no right to say, you're a national embarrassment. Man, she taking care of herself. At the end of the day, I don't care if USA, America, mama, daddy, cousin, sister, brother, a stranger, I'm finna take care of myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what kind of
Mm-hmm.
criticism, backlash I have. She was. You may not have seen her being physically hurt. You may not seen
Mm-hmm.
the scars, but they in internal and emotional scars.
Yeah.
And she had every
They,
right to take a break and reevaluate and recollect herself. We all
yep.
we should all take our mental health as
Very
value.
seriously.
Take it serious and value it. If you need help or you need a break, take that break. And as far as these jobs go, don't let them stress you out. Use that PTO time, use that day of sick time, use that off time, use that vacation time, and get you a damn
Mm-hmm.
break. Because at the end of the day, they can replace you just like that. So
That's
so
like,
Maxine Waters say, I'm reclaiming my time.
yeah. Speaking of another person, right quick, what's your thoughts on the New York governor Andrew Cuomo with the sexual harassment stuff?
I don't know what he thinking at all. He come off as creepy. That's why I knew I like his brother more than his creepy ass.
His
Ugh.
brother might be creepy too.
But they ain't never had no reports about him.
No, no, because he's in the news business, and
Yeah,
then you
he
see,
know.
so he hasn't said nothing yet about it. So
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
kind of like trying to. It's a conflict of interest, and then he doesn't
Mhm.
want to put himself as the story. So that's what they
Right.
say when you're a journalist. You don't
Yeah.
want to put yourself and cover your story of your loved
Of
one.
yourself. Yeah, and of make
Yeah,
yourself the story.
yeah. It's like if I'm a reporter and I'm in the news business
Mhm.
and I see one of my family members is I got to cover that story. I got to recuse myself from it because
Mhm.
that causes conflict of interest, and then that
Yeah.
causes tension because that family member gonna always seek
Resent.
retribution, saying
Yeah.
you cover a story about me, and it's kind of
Da
like
da
you
da.
give it to, yeah, you pass it over to the next person.
Mhm. Do you think he gonna resign?
He gonna have to resign because it's getting worse. It's getting
I'm
worse,
just
and then what you say, Brittany?
he got to understand, like you can't just greet women or greet people that way. Some people may take it like, oh, okay, hey,
Mm.
and some people may be like offended.
But he made a video saying that he does this on a regular occasion and people shouldn't be offended. He does it with men, women, kids of all ages, all races.
My thing is this, like, okay, you may do that, but other people don't want. Like for me personally, I don't want nobody. I don't give a damn if I know you or don't know you. You gonna protect my. You gonna respect my personal space. I don't want you kissing and rubbing and hugging and on me. Hell no.
Yeah, it's just like a balance and a boundary. And
Yeah,
some people don't, I mean, some people brought up differently than others. It's just
yeah.
that. It's just,
Or better
but
yet, ask permission. Is it okay if I hug you? Is it okay if I
I mean, why do people got to ask permission to hug you?
if it's somebody you don't know, you see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I understand that.
Or somebody that you cordial with, or somebody you
Hmm.
know in passing, then yeah. But if
Hmm.
it's like somebody that you comfortable with doing that, then that's your
But
decision, whatever. You know what I'm
But
saying?
but do we do that with public figures? Like if a celebrity, like if Rihanna came up to you and you want a hug from, does she got the right to not hug you, or do you get your
Yeah.
feelings hurt?
She got the right to say, no, I don't want to give a hug. That's her
But
personal
would
boundaries. You know,
but
some people may be like receptive and want to give hugs to everyone and
mhm,
everybody. It has to be reciprocated, basically.
yeah, it got to be a mutual understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Rihanna like spirit. I mean, well, he old, but he creepy anyway. So hey, it is what it is. And finally, Brittany, what's your thoughts on Biz Marquis? He had his little home going. Biz Marquis, one of the greatest rappers, with Just a Friend and stuff. He has life celebrated. Funeral service. Ice T, Fat Joe, Busta Rhymes was those in attendance.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good home going and coming, So he paid the way in a lot of music.
Yeah, I see
And
a
he
lot
gotta
of the
remember him.
yeah, you see that he had a little artist or something painting his picture and stuff
Mm-hmm.
right next to his casket. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
nice. So Biz Marquis, rest in peace. It's a lot of people we lost during this year. It's really you really got to take time out to check on people.
Yeah.
Either you don't feel like, oh, they don't want to be bothered. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
You never know, might be the last time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So they're gonna end Connect Now for this week. I've been your for Brittany Shea. I've been Kendra Dick saying so long. We'll see you next week for another edition. Connect Now. See you
Peace.
later.